Alrighty, everybody. Probably the video that you guys were expecting to see tonight. I spent most of the first half actually streaming today. I was playing Top Spin. Very much enjoying my time playing that game. It's a lot of fun. But we are here to make a video. I had to run and do something at 5, and I was catching the added time literally as I was doing that. And oh my God, I haven't seen something like this or a team like this ever in my lifetime, and I honestly don't think I will see another team like this ever in my lifetime. So if you've watched this team at all this season, if you watch the magic of today, you are blessed. And I think these guys have something going on. I think they have somebody looking over them. They literally instill 11 players in on one pitch, coming together and never giving up, bro. I can't explain what I see from this team week in and week out. We made a video about Leverkusen a couple weeks ago, kind of going through and really analyzing what they do, the players they have, how they really kind of are just playing as a team. They're not a team that spent all this money. And really, we looked at it. They had won like 10 or 9 games in the last 3 months in the 90th minute. And a lot of them were come from behind, scoring 2 goals in the 90th minute. Just incredible. And so if you've missed what happens today, they're playing Roma. They won 2-0. They're at this point going for like the perfect season. They're actually heading into this game 48 matches they have not lost. And, you know, it's still on for it. Now, they had a 2-0 advantage, and Roma get 2 penalties. They're down 2-0. And it's a similar feeling to Real Madrid in the way that, you know, they're never out of it, and you'd almost give them an advantage when they're losing. But it's even greater than Madrid, because Madrid have never done something like this. We've never seen a team with this kind of streak. So they get an own goal, and then they're down 2-1, and then Stanisic, who gets subbed on in this game, scores in the +7. There was only 7 added minutes. He scores in the last minute of the match he scores in. I don't even know what to say about this team. I don't even understand. Is it some sort of curse? Is it some sort of God looking above at them? I don't know. They do this every single game. In the 74th minute, they sub on Sheik. In the 81st, they sub on Wirtz. And they sub on Stanisic and Kosonu. And they go through, and Xhaka assists the final goal to Stanisic, who had a lovely goal. I can't show it for copyright reasons. Got the ball on the right, cut inside. Far post, low corner, easy finesse on the left. He's actually out at Leverkusen this season from loan from Bayern Munich, who is having a way worse season, so looking like a move, and he's getting playing time. It's just incredible. And not only this is what I'm making this video about today, because people will look at this and the storyline will be, oh my God, Leverkusen do it again. Can we talk about how incredible Xabi Alonso is, and also at the same time how much of a psycho he is? Because I tweeted this out today too. People don't understand this, man. Okay, this is the situation. So Leverkusen, right? They are up 2-0, okay? They are up 2-0 heading into this match today. They're playing for a Europa League final, right? That's what they're going for today. So they go down 2-0 in this match. 2-0, right? So it's 2-2 in aggregate, okay? Then they score the goal. They go up, and they're up 3-2. Every single other team in the world would either do 2 things: try to keep possession / put in defensive subs, or 2, park the bus, keep the lead, right, and just try to see out the last 5 minutes. Do you know what this guy Xabi Alonso did today? He subbed in attackers, man. He subbed in attackers to go win the game. And you should have seen it, because I will go through all this stuff in a second, right? You guys, if you watch the last 10 minutes of the game, the way that Leverkusen started playing, when they were up 3-2, I've never seen anything like it. Look at the momentum even on FootMob, right? Look at the momentum here. They're literally on the attack, right? Most other scenarios in football, in any type of situation like this, not to mention that this is in a Europa League semifinal. They are literally playing to get to a final, and they are winning 3-2. It's just the craziest situation I've ever seen. I can't even believe it. And it's not even that they subbed off Frimpong and Grimaldo, right, for Stanisic, who's also kind of like a wing back, and then Kosonu, who's kind of a center back. The way they started playing, Xabi was on the sideline going like this. He kept saying, get forward, get forward. And again, I remind you, they are winning 3-2 in the 82nd minute in aggregate, right? But because they're losing 2-1 in this leg, and the unbeaten streak is in question, Xabi Alonso starts going like this, and we see the whole team. I've never seen this in football. Ever have I seen a team not try to just see out the game, up a goal in this level of a game, in this high intensity, in this meaningful match, right? Never have I seen this. A team literally just sending the goal. You would, if you watch the game without a score, you would think Leverkusen were down 2 goals in the aggregate overall. But no, they were actually winning in aggregate. What is wrong with this team? Yes, it's Xabi Alonso saying, hey, we've got this streak. We want to continue history. But it's also the players. The players are like, nah, screw this. This is our moment. Like, this extra time, this is when we perform the best. I don't know. It does not make sense to me. I've never seen a team do that. I've never seen it where they could see out to the final and they go for another goal just to save their unbeaten streak, right? This isn't FIFA. This isn't eFootball. This isn't your Foot Champs 200-0. This is real life football, money, like so many repercussions based on a result. And that's why we see so many teams seeing our results. What kind of psycho team all time is going to go for another goal in that situation when they don't even need it? They could just see out the game, start falling on the pitch, you know, raising the hamstrings, doing the stretches, all that stuff, right? Kicking the ball out, going to the corner. Nah, but Leverkusen go for it. It's unbelievable. I cannot commend and give enough credit to what this team is doing for actual football. The way they have all come together on this team. We're not looking at we got a lot of high-value, high-tier respected players now, but we didn't before this season started. We had a couple that people knew about, but now look at how you're looking at the team. But these guys just came together and they're like, nah, we're going to do something special. 49 games unbeaten now. Bundesliga champions by a lot. A league that Bayern Munich have been running. They're in the Europa League final. They're in the Pokal final. And, the amount of videos I have made already on this channel telling you how insane, how we've never even seen a team win this many games in like 2-3 months in the last minute. Knockout games, right? Like do or die matches. And these guys do it 9-10 times in 2 months. Then, to save the unbeaten streak, they win again in the last minute when they didn't even need a goal. Or they draw the match so they don't lose it. For unbeaten number 49. And then next up for them is they're going to be going for 50 in a row unbeaten. Look at this, man. Look at this. What is wrong with them? I mean, Karabakh was in the Europa quarterfinals, right? I can't remember what round that was in. I think that was in the quarterfinals. I don't understand this team, right? And we look at some of the teams on here. Bayern Munich, Leipzig, Stuttgart twice, Dortmund. Bro, these are insane teams. Bayern Munich and Dortmund are Champions League semifinalists. Dortmund are Champions League finalists at the worst, whatever happens this year. And that's who this team is doing this stuff against. Man, I feel like as a viewer, we have been robbed to not see this team in their form in the Champions League to see how they would fare. Because I think they're the most exciting team in the world. And I think they have the most belief. I think you could argue these guys have more belief than Madrid, even though that's a whole other argument. But those are the top two at the top with that. This isn't normal anymore. They need to be investigated. Like this team is getting so out of control with what they're doing that people are actually thinking that they're doing some sort of match fixing. It's unbelievable, man. So what's left for Bayer Leverkusen now to everybody watching? They're 26 wins, 6 draws in the league. Insane goal differential. They've got Bochum on Sunday, who is in 14th place. That match is going to be away, and then they've got Augsburg the following weekend. So, look, they're going to get some rest, too. That's the thing. These guys are going to be getting some rest, and then they play Kaiser in the Pokal final. But they now don't have to play. Look, we were making a video the other week talking about, hey, this is going to be their toughest stretch. Will they survive this? They've got to play midweek and weekend, and they're playing good teams 2 weeks in a row. And they did it. 2 draws and 2 wins they come out with. Incredible, man. Incredible. What a team, man. This is probably my favorite team, my favorite story I've ever seen with a team. You know, Ajax with that team they had a couple of years ago. They had a chance if they won a Champions League final, but what these guys have done, they've got 3 games left plus the final for the Europa, so they've got a chance to go 50, 51, 52, and 53 unbeaten. They could end the season 53 unbeaten. Oh, my God. What a team, dude. What a team. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.